Right back here with a look at Veracity. This thing's looking pretty interesting here. Okay, you can see in these patterns, you can almost see a double bottom coming in here. You can see a W formation coming in here, possible double top. And I have to keep an eye on this very closely. All right, we got that Fibonacci on here. This thing came down, tapped, made a second attack, tapped again. Looks like a W formation to me, all right? So if it comes up here and hits that 0.007, it's going to be a very crucial area, all right? Not we don't want a double top in here, all right? Now you can see how high this thing went to a 90 down here, all right? So to not have bearish divergence, this push up here, if it gets up this way, if it gets higher than here and it's lower on the RSI, that's bearish divergence. All right. So what I'm saying is, if this thing pushes up, and this thing only goes up to here, okay, then you have a lower high on the RSI, which would be bearish divergence. All right. So we got to keep an eye on this. These divergences down here, they can come into play quite a bit. All right. So right now we're almost at the 618. All right, we went over these the other day. You can see right up at 0.006, we're almost touching that. If we get through the 786 up here, that's where things start getting exciting. All right, now the daily RSI is still heading up. We got the weekly, 81 to 85. It's heading up on the bottom, but it flipped a little bearish over here. The monthly, still bullish. Look how low it is down here. It's at a 46 down here. All right, usually you get pretty good blast, especially on the monthly RSI. That thing is just flat. I mean, look at this. Let's move this off here. Look how long it's just went to the side down here. All right, you'd be expecting some kind of decent push here. Had some nice volume come in on a monthly, 41 billion. Right here in this green candle, so that's good to see. The monthly's at a 69 to 56, still heading up here, so hopefully we could get a decent, really nice push out of this thing. That weekly is at a 57 down here, still lots of room to head up. Excuse me guys if you heard me sniffle there, a little bit of allergies, I apologize. But you can see the breakout of that resistance right here at that resistance line. You should get a pretty decent break here. The daily still heading up at a 100 and the 89. All right, the 12-hour correcting, the 8-hour correcting, and the 4-hour still heading up. All right, so quite honestly, I would watch for possibly a little bit of a pullback here. Especially with this 8 and the 12, how high they could ride up there a long time though. You can see over here, it got to the top. Look at this. It got to the top right when price was here. Look how much further it ran up. So it can stay up here a while. We'll see what happens here. If we get up to this area, this is the really big area right there. Breaking through there is very crucial to getting higher. All right, and not doing one of these, not just doing a double top. All right, they're hitting up here and then correcting down. All right, so we'll see what happens, guys. But right now, Veracity's still looking pretty good. All right, I still expect this thing to push up higher. Like I said, if you're charting this, put a Fibonacci on there. And if you don't know how to do this stuff, I have a level 3 membership, over 7 hours of videos to teach you how to do this stuff. So right now we're at that 618. These are very important levels. That 786 up at 0.0064. But this one up here is the big one to break through. 0.0071. That there. If we break through there, this thing could really start going. And the thing that's really convincing me that we could is that monthly, as low as it is down here, and that weekly, still low down here, heading up on the bottom. So looks like it wants to curve back up. Could end up being a decent run. Bitcoin's going to have a lot to do with it. So this is the big level there, 0.0071. All right, we break through that and we got something going here. All right, guys, thank you very much. Have a great night.